3, 2, 1. Hey friends, Janky here with a little bit of a Janky's junk drawer coming at you. I had another video planned for this, actually. I was going to do a really cool Janky's junk drawer about memes and being a meme lord. That fell through because, honestly, I don't think I'm cool enough to pull it off. Yeah, didn't work out. Great. That's just like, that's a mess now. I feel like this would be better if I was like purple and animated with wings. Ooh, oh, okay. Let's stop. Let's stop that one. We're good. It's fine. We're good. And those were the best clips that you just saw. So I decided to go a different direction with it. I thought about it and I was just like, what is something that I'm knowledgeable in that we could do an awesome video over that would fit into this category of not quite about gaming, but it could be gaming. And I thought, you know what I don't do enough of on this show? Actual science. Because I know science. I do. I know a lot about science. And I'm just like, I should do a little science video on the channel. See what people think of it. So, that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to do science. As they say in Apollo 13, we are going to science the shit out of this. So once I decided to do a science video, I was like, okay, what kind of science can I do? Because I could talk about a lot of cool things like relativistic effects on valence electrons of super heavy elements, or baryogenesis in the early universe, but then I was just like, oh yeah, those probably aren't topics that most people would be interested in, even though they're super cool, and you should check them out. Then I thought, what is something that's like cool, a little bit gaming related, something that I could put in here, and it came to me. Time travel. That's the wrong button. Hey! So the topic of time travel actually came to mind because of a game I've been playing recently, The Sexy Brutale, which uses time travel as a major function. Essentially, you're staying in this weird mansion hotel casino place, and you have to prevent the guests from dying by first determining how they die, then going back in time and preventing the circumstances that lead to their death. It all gets very weird. Anyway, this leads us to the question, is time travel scientifically possible? The short answer is no. The long answer is maybe? Obviously, no one currently possesses the means of time travel. Otherwise, you can practically guarantee history would be a mess. Well, then again, it already kind of is, so who can say? However, theoretical physicists have all sorts of interesting ideas about time. Is time linear? Can time be slowed down or sped up? And what exactly would it take to travel through it? The trouble with answering these questions is that, as any good scientist would tell you, there is an inherent flaw in any test we would run. We're part of the system, not outside observers. We think time moves linearly because we're in its flow. However, some scientists believe time is more like a movie, which is actually made out of several still pictures moving so fast we just see it as fluid motion. Each moment in time is happening all at once, and we're just moving from one picture to the next in linear fashion because, well, we don't have any other way to move. But there are some cool particles that might. Without getting into a bunch of complicated theoretical physics, every particle of matter has an equal and opposite particle known as antimatter. Kind of like Newton's third law of forces, you know, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. These particles are then able to cancel out each other. But if these particles cancel each other out, and there is a particle of antimatter for every particle of matter, why does the universe of matter that we live in exist? Well, one theory is that these antiparticles actually move backward in time to the moment of the particle's creation, meaning the antimatter is essentially disappearing as the matter is being created. It's weird, it's trippy, it's super cool. We are not particles, however, or even energy, which would be sweet, but we're not. We're complex, multicellular organisms. How would we even go about traveling through time? Well, you would need some exotic matter. And no, those exotic butters would not help you. In science, exotic matter just means matter that exhibits properties that don't obey the laws of physics as we know them. For example, most calculations from ambitious and imaginative scientists say that you would need some substance that can exert negative pressure if you wanted to travel through time. Well, what does negative pressure mean? I mean, everything exerts pressure. Who even knows what that means to have negative pressure? It's outside the circle of firelight we call the universe. Sure, maybe one day in some distant corner of the universe we might find some really cool material that exerts negative pressure and has all these strange properties, and we can use it to build a time machine and travel through time, and, well, I don't know. Would we really want to? That would probably lead to a ridiculous number of paradoxes. But that is probably a conversation for another time. For now, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you can totally leave a like down below. Comments, positive or negative, feel free to leave those below as well. But more than anything, I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whenever you happen to be watching. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out. Hey friends, hope that you liked the video. If you did, you can find more of my content in these links off to the side here. And if you really enjoyed it, you can become part of the year of 1,000 subs here on the channel and use that button down below to subscribe. More than that, I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out.